Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today we will be doing a really quick demonstration of how we perform an underarm wax using waxes and products from Caronlab, Australia, so stay tuned. The very first step to any waxing service is to prep and cleanse the skin. We are using Caronlab's Prep Cleanser instead of spraying directly onto the skin. Because we don't want it to hit our client's face, we will be spraying it onto a little cotton round and just wiping down the skin of any oils, any dirt, any sweat, and possibly any deodorant that they may be wearing. Now we are going to grab our powder just to make sure that there is no extra moisture, and if our clients does sweat a little tiny bit, the powder will actually absorb that moisture so our waxes can adhere better to the skin. Now my powder of choice is cornstarch since it is organic and it is safe for a lot of people to use, but you can definitely use whatever powder of your choice. Alright, our model is all prepped and good to go. Now my model is helping me stretch just to make sure that the skin is nice and taut. However, it isn't fully necessary to do this. We can also do all the stretching for them as well. But the first thing that we want to make sure we do is we assess the hair direction. So usually around the halfway point, the hairs do grow either upwards toward the arm or downwards towards the breast. So we want to make sure that we are following in the proper hair growth so we can make sure that the waxes are removing hairs the most efficiently. The wax that I have decided to use is our hypoallergenic sensitive formula, which is made for your intimate areas, Brilliance Hard Wax. This is super duper creamy and very gentle on the skin and great for overlapping. Now this is a completely optional step, but in order for your hard waxes to set faster, you can also use a quick dry wax mist. Now this is great for humid environments, or if your room is feeling a little bit hot. It doesn't matter how fast drying a wax says they are. If your environments are not ideal, any wax that says it's fast drying will still dry slower. I still like to spray my waxes down with a quick dry because it does also have mica infused to help calm down the skin and reduce any possible skin redness. Pro tip: if you do have a client who came in and they have actually shaved their underarms, it is actually beneficial for you to go against the hair growth for your application, and removal is still against the hair growth. Now this is a great technique to use when you are dealing with some shaved, stubborn to remove hairs. It is also a great technique to use to clean up any missed hairs that may have been a little bit stubborn from the very first initial removal. A question that I do get is, why do you need to overlap the skin possibly more than once or maybe possibly more than twice? Now this does come down to the type of wax that you are using. A cream-based wax is going to be gentler, meaning that it is meant to protect the skin first and remove hair second. So it may not grab as many hairs, and it will also be more comfortable for your clients and a little bit less painful. The other thing too is, on your second or third overlap, the hairs should come out easier because we are warming up that hair follicle so the hairs can come out easier. Another option would be to swap to a grippier wax for your cleanup strip. Now this is the grippiest hard wax from the entire Caronlab range called Bravado. It is a gel sculpting based wax, and if there is anything left over, this wax is going to grab it immediately. I do tend to not want to use this as my main bulk of the waxing because again, it is very grippy to the point that it almost acts like a strip wax, but with the added benefits of a hard wax where it doesn't adhere to the skin. Now this is going to help grab everything right away, and if this was the initial first strip, it can be quite painful. We have one side all finished without any need to tweeze. We do want to finish up with a little bit of the after wax oil from Caronlab, which also does have some tea tree oil in here. This is a great product, especially for those who feel like they need to wear deodorant afterwards, and it is a really big no-no after waxing because it can clog the pores. This will actually help to minimize the odor because of the tea tree oil. Lastly, we are going to be lotioning up the skin with the Soothe Mango Lotion, which does have the added vitamin A and E, as well as witch hazel to stop any ingrowns. Repeat the same steps for the other side. This concludes our demonstration for our underarm waxing service here at On the QT Spa. This service should take no more than 10 to 15 minutes for both sides of the underarm. If you are wanting more information about the products that we do use in our space, please feel free to leave us a comment. Otherwise, remember to give us a like for this video and also subscribe to our channel for more content. We look forward to seeing you again and offering you another demonstration. Bye-bye!